State lawmakers are going to be returning to the Capitol for a special session tomorrow. Proposed $32,000 pay raise for lawmakers on the agenda. Our Capitol correspondent Mel Taligi explaining why some are in support of this, others not so much.
This is one of those Albany who the hell knows what's going to happen moments, because there's all this deal making going on around legislation that was hard fought during the legislative session.
The bill was introduced by both leaders in the Senate and the Assembly. New York lawmakers are currently at a base pay of $110,000. John Caney with Reinvent Albany says the legislature has wanted a pay raise for a long time. In 2018, a pay raise commission was created to oversee ethics involving a pay increase.
That said, okay, in exchange for a pay raise, you have to do some things to reduce corruption risk. That includes reducing outside income and banning employment as a lawyer or other fiduciary, and a bunch of things.
But that commission no longer exists. Right now, there is no cap on outside income for lawmakers. If the bill is passed, it would limit outside income to $35,000. Caney says this also gives the governor more leverage when it comes to vetoing bills.
All of these bills are going to be looked at in the context of the governor signing this pay raise. The legislature is taking all the political risks, and it's easy for the governor to veto or put up a stink. She probably gets support from the public on that.
In a tweet, the New York State Legislative Workers United said, quote, "There are staffers among us who make $32,000 a year serving the people of New York. The marathon budget and earlier special session have built up overtime hours that are never going to be paid out. This time, words of thanks are not enough." Democratic Assemblywoman Pat Fahey says she wasn't seeking a pay raise and that those who spearheaded the effort come from the New York City area.
The cost of living up here is much more manageable. I think what is driving this is that the New York City Council makes over $150,000. So I am sympathetic to some of the city members, but the salary that we currently have, I was quite accepting of.
Watchdog groups oppose the pay raise unless it's accompanied by reforms that the 2018 commission recommended. If passed, the provision would not take effect until 2025. Reporting in Albany, Mel Taligi.